Hi Capricorns, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your April 2018 reading. I'm going to be starting out with the Enchanted Map deck and I'm going to be doing a circle spread. This spread will help for Spirit to guide us in particular areas by which you may need assistance, guidance in your life path. I'm feeling the energies of someone who has a lot of hope and is trying to remain positive in connection to a situation, circumstance, person, place, or thing, however it applies in your path. All right, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Capricorn. I'm sorry if I said anything other. It's the end of my day. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please continue to bless us with clearly defined messages regarding those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Capricorn, covering the month of April 2018. Love and romance, career and finance. Thank you. Yep, that's what I was feeling. So the card representing your life path here on earth at this time, some of you, not all of you, whomever's energies I'm pulling for this general reading, some of you are still embracing some sort of sadness from the past. And in your mental aspects position, some of you want to get together and connect with someone somehow, new or from the past. We'll see. In your relationship sector, you have given birth to a lot of intentions. You've been working hard in some area of your life, and that is helping to heal this sadness. It's going to help to bring you together with new people, I think, in a new path, a new direction. Yes. In your creative aspects position, you've got the magical map shifter energy. So creatively, through what it is you're doing that you enjoy day to day. If you don't enjoy it, find what it is that you do and do it in the evenings and weekends. A project, hobby, gift, talent, skill. Through some sort of new idea, new direction for yourselves, the magical map shifter is going to take you in the right direction because they recognize that you are manifesting great dreams in your life. In your actions position, you've got the wishing well energy. So all you have to do is hope, wish, and pray to Spirit to please help for you to let go of old sadness, pain, anguish, and replace those things with the coming together of new, beautiful, wonderful experiences and people. They got that under control. So in your emotional aspects position, so that's in about the next 4 weeks. So next 4 or 5 weeks, you're going to start to recognize little peaks of joy because you're starting to see the path that Spirit's trying to shift you in. It's just, there's a lot here about letting go of sadness and anxiety. Okay? This is about your path being an exciting journey, okay? We're to live each day peacefully with joy, happiness, contentment, and all those wonderful things. But as humans, we sometimes choose the wrong direction. When Spirit's over here saying, here's peace, joy, happiness, and contentment over here, let us guide you. And emotionally, as you start to feel little peaks of joy, that is the path by which they're trying to guide you in. They're listening to your prayers. So, subconsciously, you're coming to the end of a path. You know, we go through many, many paths in our life, and then we just end it and we step into a new idea or a new project or a new direction. And that's what's going on now. So understand that the time has come to release sad energies of the past and to step into this beautiful field of dreams that is manifesting here for you in the first 2-3 weeks. Stay positive about what changes you want to make and not worried about the changes others can make in your life, because this is your path. You have control if people can come in your path or if they have to go, right? You're the boss. So in your creative aspects, in your practical day-to-day matters position, as you guys are praying to Spirit and recognizing happiness and joy when it comes to something you want to do, you'll be flying high looking at your path like, okay, I now see where I was and where I'm going. In your inner strengths position, Spirit is offering you the inner strengths to take off that blindfold, to recognize as you step into the unknown through your prayers and wishes and a new path maybe you haven't walked before, to see how far you can advance yourself. You know, whether it's pottery, photography, whatever, you know, your soul yearns for. You'll have the inner strength here with these energies to step into the unknown. Good. It may take some of you a little while here, but, you know, don't let negative thoughts and worries affect your path negatively so that it can affect these energies. You know, these energies are here for you to become successful with. So either you start to manifest a new path for yourself, or you sit nervously waiting for life to happen to you, right? So in the first week and a half to 2 weeks from watching this video, we have someone healing and cleaning house when it comes to their old emotions, their old connections, their old, you know, getting rid of stuff, throwing it in the garbage, burning it, whatever you have to do. Because it's time to plant a new garden. It's time to, each of those eggs represents a new intention. Tend to different goals, ideas, get excited about new directions. Okay? This is about planting seeds, seeing what path is the right one for you. And Spirit's saying with the Telemann energies, look at that. This orb represents Spirit guiding you in the right direction. How? Because you have the magic of prayer to be able to pray to Spirit and watch these wishes come true. Trusting in Spirit that the details will fall away and you'll find clarity by which you can become a leader of your own path. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, you'll start to understand some sort of message. If you guys can pray and ask Spirit to show you signs, to give you answers and guidance, this process is going to help rescue something when it comes to your own sadness, your own anxiety. And it's something you can manifest in your own home. There's changes going on at home. So start a new project, idea, or hobby. And as you receive encouragement from others, move in the direction of that. It may be a brand new path by which you have not walked before, but with the dry desert energies, you'll be able to, with these energies, acclimate to the blessing. When I see this card coming to life, this is a card by which it's just a blessing. It's a gift for you because of the path you walked. And there's nothing you have to do to receive that except to recognize it. But that's coming in a spark. It's coming in a way that's going to just kind of make you go, that was really fun. I really liked that. I connected to Spirit and I heard through the radio that I needed to, that there was some sort of a grand opening somewhere, and I'm going to bring my artwork there and I'm going to show them and see if they'll let me sell it there. You know, however it applies. In the outcome position, step into the unknown. Take some quiet time to get near the sacred pool to look at your reflection of that inner child. What is it you always wanted to do on a day-to-day basis that you enjoyed, by which you could make money at, and then ride the wave? Spirit's saying you'll start to understand by maybe the 7th week from now, some of you, that by stepping into the unknown, by taking off the blindfold, you'll now understand what it is you want to do and enjoy the journey of doing it. Spirit's saying with the wide open energies, your path opens up to all kinds of opportunities once you make a commitment to what it is that you love, that you enjoy doing in your own path, in your own home, in your own space. All right, so I'm going to bring in love and romance, and then we'll ask for spiritual guidance. So again, I don't know if I said, but that was the Enchanted Map deck by Colette Baron Reed. I'm going to be bringing in the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue, and we're going to ask a little bit more about love and romance energies for Capricorns for April 2018. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Capricorn with clearly defined messages regarding their life path here on earth at this time, on into and through to the end of April 2018. Look at that. As soon as you start to let go of a sad embrace tied to the past, a new person comes in. For some of you, maybe that new person came in and you started feeling like you were flying high and happy and positive. Now in your mental aspects position, we have the coming together with someone. Woo! And wanting to be married, or somebody wants to marry you? In your relationship sector, look at the dreams being born in your relationship sector, and Spirit's confirming that you deserve love. You are lovable, and that Cupid's arrow is aiming right at you. But it's aiming away from the new love. And in your creative aspects position, Spirit's saying, we will guide you, okay? Don't try to control this path too much. We're guiding you, but do recognize creatively as you're connecting when people just don't have the same perspective as you do, when they see things differently. It could be that what's held someone apart from a new love is because your families have different religions, or, you know, there's some sort of discomfort there. So, yeah, pray to Spirit. Let Spirit take away your worries and bring you blessings. In your actions position, pray to Spirit for what you're wishing for. Now, we do have a concern here. The reason someone doesn't see things in the same perspective, and some of you know this and are thinking of this still, you're coming to the understanding that someone just was wearing a false mask. So if you understand this at some point in the next 4 or 5 weeks, even 3-4 weeks, even, yeah, it's going to take somebody a few weeks here to start to understand that someone's just not seeing the connection in the same way. And that's okay. Everybody is allowed their own perspective, their own decisions. In your emotional aspects position, around 4 or 5 weeks, or up to 4 or 5 weeks, you're going to understand the little peaks of joy that you receive through maybe a creative project or trying to climb financially, because I do see better money ahead. It's a time to think about making sure you don't become addicted with the codependency energies to another person, place, circumstance, situation, or way of thinking. We are to walk independently, and as we connect with others, to learn more about ourselves so that we can advance spiritually to the blessings of either love or money. So let go of control, focus on a new project, just from from April all the way through to the end of April, and remain very, very independent in your path. Manifest some abundance, sell some things online that you don't want anymore, or get ready for a sale in the spring, or vice versa, however you can do it in your location. All right, in your subconscious, you guys are hopefully understanding that a path is ending and it's time for a new beginning. Subconsciously, you may run into someone quickly, maybe in the next 4 or 5 weeks, and it gets you a little bit confused because you're thinking this could be the one, and then you're still thinking, well, maybe the other one was the one. If the other one caused you sadness or anxiety, they're not the one, so let them go. Now, this new person sees that you're flying high because you're enjoying something in your life. Maybe you're flying high because of a connection with someone. And in your practical day-to-day matters position, your love life may be just a little bit affected by children. And that's okay. Children come first. In your inner strengths position, you have the ability to take off the blindfold, to look at what the path looks like ahead of you, to be willing to walk that path ahead. You're already dressed up and ready for it now. You just need to step into it. And as you step into a new path of inner fulfillment where you're enjoying your family, your friends, your kids, whatever this is, and you're focusing on a new hobby or project, you can clearly see the sad energies that tied you to someone or something you were wishing for that had deceptive energies tied to it. Maybe some of you wanted to come together with someone who was married and had children, and it made you feel good, but the truth of the matter is that person doesn't want the same thing that they may be telling you that you want, that you may be thinking that you're seeing. So Spirit's saying, free yourself. Take back control of your life. Take back control of your mind from anyone who, they didn't deceive you. A lot of times people come into a situation and each person has an outlook, right? One person a lot of times starts to get excited and starts to fantasize, right? Hopes, fears, imagination, all those wonderful things. But that's why we are to move very slow, especially in April. There's still pain here for a Capricorn who needs to clean house from old pain. Okay, disconnect from the world, take some time alone. Create a little hobby, something you get excited about doing, share it with the world, put it out to society or the community. And know that Spirit's leading you with this little orb down the right path when it comes to what you're starting that's new. In that new path, as you're connecting out to others, as this project is helping for you to heal from the past, changes are taking place at home, maybe via the internet. And Spirit's saying, take your time to get to know someone. You may identify with someone if they are offering you a lot of encouragement for a job well done. In the outcome position, free yourself. Focus on what fulfills you in the sacred pool. Ride that wave, and as you connect to others at the end of April into May, extend your lighthearted energies and flirt. Because Spirit's saying your path is going to open wide up, and at some point, there may be some sort of commitment. Now, either it's going to be a commitment to what you're doing at home in your business, or a commitment to a new person that you have not yet met. Okay, so of course, for everyone, that outcome is going to change. If you want a personal energy read, you can write me. Just provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and any particular questions or concerns that I can go over and meditate on during your video reading. Then I just attach your video, you click and play. All right. Spiritual guidance. I just saw children again, and a new path in a new direction, but someone not liking it, or sudden changes need to be expressed. Now, nope, don't want to go to this one yet. I want to go to this one. Thank you. Yeah, Spirit's saying trust and hope in them. Express, your heart, but don't move forward in a new connection for those of you who are single. Work on finances and career, because that's really important right now. And if you have a solid foundation where you're at, then you don't need to worry so much about those who are around you, except for to find your best friend, right? So we've got a new person coming in, and there's a sad embrace because you received a message and then ended up sitting there feeling positive about a situation. In your thoughts, probably even in your hopes, someone was hoping to come together, maybe to get married, trying to figure out where it is that you belong. In your relationship sector, blessings coming, hoping that someone gives you the love that you deserve. And the High Priestess of Fire is here to guide you when it comes to that. To really look close when it comes to the steps you're taking, when it comes to a passionate connection. I'm going to continue, but I might clarify that. In your creative aspects position, Spirit's leading you in the right direction. So if you connect with someone who doesn't have the same outlook as you do, that's fine. It's time to find something creatively to focus on. In your actions position, wishing and praying to Spirit for a life partner, not a particular entity in the form of a human being. Just pray for a life partner and trust that Spirit will bring in the right one for you. So we have the wishing well energies. One wish didn't work out with someone who has deceptive energies or who didn't have the same perspective when it came to the connection, and a new wish for someone new. So in your emotional aspects position, there are peaks of joy because hopefully it's because of what you're manifesting, a new project. It's helping you, I think, this new project to let go of having to be dependent on another. Yes, look at this. The movement energies in your emotional aspects position is talking about you standing strong in your path, racing forward. There's no one with you. You know where you're going. You know what you want to do. And now maybe by the 5th or 6th week, you start to really work on a project that you can feel is healing you. One path is ending so another can begin. And if you have a hard time letting go of someone from the past, Spirit's saying that they're sending in the High Priestess of Air to help cut away from a path by which no longer serves you. Could be that a person in your past, I'm so curious, I gotta check back. So in your mental or practical day-to-day matters position, you guys are flying high. Your love life might be affected by children somehow. So you're taking an oath to yourself. Maybe if a child doesn't respect or want a situation, then you're going to have to maybe send a message, let go, shift into a new direction, starting a new hobby, maybe moving to a new location, but having a lot of high hope for the future. Having the strength to step into the unknown and to take back control over your life from when you came into connection with someone who had deceptive energies. So you have the inner strengths to fight against deception in your actions position. You have 2 wishes in your actions position, and clarity when it comes to a message and where it is you truly belong. I want to ask from my Lenormand deck just another little question here for Capricorns. In the relationship sector, is the High Priestess of Fire a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising? Or what is the energy when it comes to maybe a passionate, okay, it could be a passionate idea. Ah, yes, is going to bring you long-term security and stability. It's going to help for you to build a solid foundation, so you don't need to rely on someone who has deceptive energies. For whoever energies those were. All right, so I am going to, we're at 21. I am going to look at both your energies and the person or situation by which you guys may be contemplating at this time for the month of April 2018. So let me just clean up my space here a little bit. All right, I'm going to use the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck. Ooh. And I'm going to do 2 Celtic spreads. I'm going to do the first one representing you guys and your current energies in connection to this person, place, circumstance, situation. And then I'm going to show you the energies of the person you are thinking of or situation. Spirit says they're trying to cut deception out of your path completely. To whomever that applies. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Capricorn for the month of April 2018. Spiritual guidance for them, and please provide with the person they're thinking of. What are that person's thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, outlooks, and perspectives for April 2018. So here you guys are, woohoo, having a good time, hanging out, feeling like a kid again, happy. Some of you, not all of you, are recognizing how far you've come and are now contemplating maybe moving ahead into a new, more fulfilling path. Now, in your thoughts, some of you, not all of you, are trying to decide between 2 flowers, 2 things, 2 circumstances, situations, places. Try to make the decision as to which one is the best for you. In your foundation, Capricorn, some of you are looking at a long and difficult path and you're looking back wondering if you should give something another try. In the past, there was a secret or secret thoughts you were having, and in the next 2 to 3 weeks we have, do I stay and work on the path I'm on, or do I still maybe cut away and start something new? You guys have control over either a 3-party situation or a brand new project that makes you happy. And Spirit's saying you've come a long way. For some of you with a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or you've come a long way when it comes to finances with the Wands energy, maybe a business. And you are now growing from where you've been. And your hopes and fears are that a money offer is going to take too long to come in. Or your hopes and fears are that a response from someone is going to take too long to come in. And you guys are more than eager to reach out and connect. But I think it's because there's a little bit of fantasy there. Because you're eager to connect to which flower? You know, he's looking over at this one. Which one do I give most attention to? Now, the other person is hoping, wishing, praying with the star card energies. But they don't really know what they're hoping, wishing, praying for. I think it could be a little bit more about attention, because this means that there's not really a love offer there. Or there's indecision about love. in their thoughts position, they are thinking that maybe they have to speak their truth and it might be a little painful. So in their foundation, they're kind of hanging around waiting to think about how they're going to maybe handle a situation. In their past, they felt very stuck. And in the next 2 to 3 weeks from watching the videos, their heart is wide open to making some sort of wish come true. They have control if they want to follow a wish, even though it may hurt someone, and go after love that isn't really there or on offer. Spirit's telling them that they have the ability and the energies available to them with the fairy stallion to break free in their hopes and fears. Somehow, some way, the person you guys are thinking of has gone full circle and they want to step out into a brand new beginning. And in their outcome position, they're having a hard time making a difficult decision. They either don't know what to do in the situation, or they don't want to change the situation. Wow. Yes, in a 3-card summary to my right, something's coming to an end because someone was stuck and someone was keeping a secret. There may have been communication back and forth periodically, but now it feels like this path isn't serving anyone. Some of you, not all of you, are connecting with or communicating maybe with someone who is older than you, who has fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo, and you're contemplating, have I come full circle with the situation? Is it time for me to be reborn? But you guys can't seem to get out of your head about it. Maybe because someone's married. Maybe you've waited a long time and now you're starting to get clear about a situation. The person you're thinking of may be offering their heart and you want to offer it to them, but someone's going to have to start from scratch all over again, a new beginning. So I think both of you guys are like, what is this? Is this meant to be or not? And it's kind of causing sad energies. So think about what needs to be spoken about when it comes to sneaking away from a situation, the anxiety this has caused, the inability to move in a new path, and the regret that's starting to build up. Some of you, by the end of April 2018, are going to just come to the truth of a situation by which justice will help for you to cut away, because it's a major arcana. Spirit's going to help you to cut away from the things and the people and the circumstances that don't serve you any longer, so that you can bring an end to a situation. Some of you may be wanting to step into a new path of love with someone, and you're going to speak your truth, or you're thinking about a person. Well, this is you guys. You guys may be wanting to make a love offer, Geminis, to someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Someone who may be at a distance, or that you're not like actually living with or in even a relationship with. You're going to have to decide what to let go of and what to take control of, and then step into a new path with that in mind, and let that be your direction for, say, the next 5-10 years or however long. Okay? Because I think you guys don't like being left in limbo here, and you're feeling kind of confused somehow, whoever's energies these are. So the card I pulled earlier for you from the Journey of Love deck by Alana Fairchild is the Dance of the Planets. Now 56 to me, of course, is 11. 1 plus 1 is 2, meaning to me that there will be 2 eventually for you. If you're single and wondering, if you've been worried about miscommunication and anxious in your relationship, find clarity, bring it back together, make some fun new changes. I'm reading from the book to close the reading and to give credit to the author. There are forces larger than your own personal destiny at work in your life right now. Although they are not inharmonious to you, you may feel as though you're being blocked from, or on the other hand, rocketed towards the heavens on a roll that nothing can derail. Either way, the planets are dancing as they will, and there is an effect upon your destiny. It was meant to be at this time. From rising, there will be gentle rest to recover before rising again. And from restraint, there will be propulsion into greater stratospheres. All things in time according to the wisdom of greater cycles. It is okay to trust the cosmic cycles and divine timing at this time. After all, what point is there to rush to the bus stop if the bus doesn't depart until tomorrow? And what point is there to hold back if you're ready and set to go? Trust in the timing and rhythm of your life, especially if it seems out of your control. This dance of the planets is happening through you at this time. And there's a poem here. In those days, time was ours. We walked in the rain and held each other's hands. Your lips warm against my skin, and your soul melting into mine. As night became morning amongst the cobblestone walks of now forgotten places that we can now call ours, that we have called ours. So I feel like it's talking about reminiscing on what was and working to heal the anxieties of what was in your path at this time by setting new goals for yourself. It's time to goal set. It's time to figure out a new direction. And it's time to focus on that direction, knowing that if someone was meant to be in your path, they will show up. Not because they planned it, but because Spirit chose to set it up by using the wonderful gift of divine timing. Thank you again for stopping by. If you want me to pull your personal energies, I'm available at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. Take care and God bless.